Hey guys, you probably know what I'm going to say, right? How are ya? If you did not watch me here yet, welcome to my channel, and I would like to ask you to click to subscribe. It just take one click, 1 second, and it's really important for me. If I helped you somehow, please do it. I really thankful for that. Alright, so today I'm gonna tell you about my process with Carnival Cruise Line. This is the company that I chose to work with, and I can't be more happy about that. I'm being very honest with you. I will not lie here because there's no reason for that, right? So, the first interview that I had in this cruise ship world was with Castaway. The person was Nicola, and she was very friendly and nice during the interview. Unfortunately, I could not see her face. She was great. I remember I signed up for Castaway or Sunday in the afternoon, and she answered me on the same day. And I was like, a person working on Sunday? Wow, this is really cool. So she asked me if I could do the interview even on Sunday, I think, and I said unfortunately I could not. She said no problem, let's do it tomorrow. So she was the first person that I talked with, and she was very nice. I liked her, was like first feeling. So then I was scheduled for my interview with Carnival, I think about 3 weeks later, and I had the interview with Sarah. She's the person that usually does the interview for youth staff, and she also the person responsible for scheduling departure dates. Okay, so Sarah was also great. She also worked before in a cruise ship, and I really like it. The interview with Sarah was with two other crew members. They were on board already, and it was a really nice interview. Was different from other companies. Other companies and other agencies ask me like things like, oh, why do we want to work on board? Why do you want to work with kids, or what are experiences, the age group. And in this interview with Sarah for Carnival Cruise Line, she did a game. She just asked us to introduce ourselves a little bit, and then she did a game. So I think it's pretty fun, and that's how Carnival Cruise Line is known for. So I really liked Carnival. I think their salary for youth staff is good. It's average. Of course, there are companies that pay more, but at the same time, you need to put in a balance. Like, okay, companies pay way more, but do they offer this? Are you going to be treated well when you are on board, or things like that? So for Carnival, I talked with many people, and they said for youth staff or any other positions, usually we are well trained, people are very friendly, and I don't know, I just felt comfortable with, and I have no regrets choosing Carnival. So I started my process with Carnival Cruise Line when I was working in the United States. And at that time, they did a crazy offer for me, and I was like, what? No, I can't do this. So what happened was, everyone probably knows that you needed the crew visa to work on board of a cruise ship, right? So I was already in the United States. So basically, I had to fly to whatever the port would be, like usually in Florida, California, Alaska, or Seattle. That's the most famous ones. And as they knew I was already in the United States, they offered me to go to Bahamas in Nassau. I don't really know if this is how it's pronounced, but that's fine. To get my visa, they said that I could get my appointment for like 4 days or something, and then I could go straight to the vessel, to the ship. So they gave me basically 10 days to do that. When they send you the assignment, you basically have like 24 hours or 48 hours to accept. And I was like, I cannot accept this, because my plan was, I was working in the United States. I had a contract. The end of contract was July, and at this time was June. My departure date, as I planned it, was for August, because I would go back to Brazil in July, do the visa, which was the last step for me. And then end of August, I think I would be ready to depart, because I wanted to see everyone in my family. As I stayed almost 3 years living in the United States, I also could not visit my family during this time. So I was like, okay, I think this would be good, visit my family, visit my friends. And departure end of August. So Carnival Cruise Line, they did not want me to do that. They offered me to go in June in 10 days, and I was like, I cannot accept this. it would be 6 more months or even more living away from my family, you know. And this is tough. Probably everyone knows that it's not easy to handle homesickness, but you know, we find ways. So when this happened, when they did this assignment for me in 10 days to be in Bahamas, first I did not have a ship assigned, and I found out this would be an exception. I did not find anyone that this happened before. I talked with one girl and she said something similar happened to her, and she went to Miami. She took some, but she was in Brazil, you know. It was a kind of the same situation, but still different. She was in Brazil. They did this offer for her, and she went to Miami and she did some courses in the office, and then she joined the ship. What for me would be something familiar. I would go to Bahamas, do the visa, and while I wait for the visa, I would do some classes. I think they offer some free classes to prepare you better, I guess, you know. So that's what I found out. I don't think that happens that much, you know. If somebody had this before, please let me know. I want to understand better what happened, because I still don't know what was this crazy offer. And another thing that happened was when I received this assignment, I did not have support at all. I can't tell everything like great about the companies. I need to tell the truth what happened, you know. I did not have support because the person that did the offer, the assignment, went in vacation right away, and nobody else could assist me. So this is like I will not say this will happen to everyone. It was just exception that unfortunately happened to me. So I almost accepted, you know. I was like very like I want to do this, and but then I was like no. But as I did not receive the support, I think this was the key for not accepting. You know, it was really sad. I had to, because I felt special, you know, like it's not common for everyone to go on board like in 2 days, in 5 days, in 10 days, in 2 weeks. Usually there's a preparation. I think there's a rule that they need to send you the assignment 20 days before the date, but sometimes happen that they call you in emergency because something happened, or you know. But I felt special, I felt happy, but at the same time felt sad because I did not get support. So unfortunately it did not work out. So I wanted to share this with you guys. So the end of the process was I came back to Brazil as my plan was, did the visa in August 1st or 2nd, something like that. I'm gonna tell you more about the interview, the visa interview another time, but it was pretty easy. Then I received my passport, and the Carnival Cruise Line sent me an email saying that everything was good and I just needed to wait to receive my date. And I was like, yes. But unfortunately, this took a while to receive the date. I received my date end of September, so it took almost 2 months, and it was pretty bad because I did not expect it to wait that much time. The departure in November. Let's say all the process was like 8 months with Carnival Cruise Lines, but that's because I delayed to do my visa. Okay, like if I would departure in June when they did that crazy offer, would be 2 months, you know. But as I could not accept, even less than 2 months actually, but as I could not accept and it took a while to do my visa, let's say all the process with Carnival Cruise Lines for me was 8 months, you know. That's why, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy anyway. I could not accept offer for another company, and sometimes I had sometimes when I regretted choosing, but then I was like, no, you know. I think when we wait too much, sometimes we try to think, we start thinking something like, but if I would do like that, if I would do different, if I would do this, you know. This happened with me many times because at least for me, I was very excited to go. I just wanted to go on board. I could not stay so much time without working, and I stayed about 4 months. And for me, that means a lot. So, but anyway, I believe each one get a chance on the right time. I don't know what you guys believe, and I will not start this conversation. But anyways, in the end, I'm happy. So that's it. I want to share with you guys, and I see you in the next video. Bye!